What has been most challenging about handing off responsibility to others?
I gotta say, I am ruthless about it. I am ruthless. I do not find that challenging one bit. I assume that that people are going to do a good job of it. So I think there are people who manage folks who say, "Well, I don't trust you, so I'm going to keep this, right? Um, keep the task. I'm going to keep responsibility. I'm going to manage it very closely." That's not my style at all. I actually am aggressive. I describe it literally as I'm an aggressive delegator. And what I've found is that when you trust people, and that's my MO, right, is that I trust people. My first reflex, right, in these situations is to trust that people are going to do the right thing. And that comes from McKinsey, right? It comes from there was this notion of assume benevolence, right? Assume that people are good. And that's right. Don't make up a twisted story about why they're messing with you, right? Just assume like something happened, right? Or why didn't they get back to me? Because their kid was sick, right? Because they were trying to make you look bad. I found that to be true. So one of the things I do when I take over a team, and I would say that I've done this 3 or 4 times, where I'll take over a team, and they maybe hadn't been the highest performing team. The first thing I do is just empower them. And in almost every case, people don't want to disappoint, right? They appreciate the opportunity, and it takes sometimes a little while for them to say, "Oh, you mean I don't have to check with you?" Right? But I like that. I mean I like that. I go, no. Why would I? Why would you? This is something you're perfectly capable of making a decision on. Part of my strategy for delegation is I only delegate things that people can fail on. So I try to be really careful about that. It's something I learned from. Actually, I learned this from Donald Trump. I learned this from watching The Apprentice. So the story on The Apprentice is when Donald Trump shows up. If you're the project manager of the show, of that day, you show up to his limo. You open the door. "Hello, Mr. Trump, welcome," and you escort him to wherever he needs to be. That's an important thing that needs to happen. You can't delegate it, right, in that show. So what I've learned is that's how I think about these things. There are some things that the CEO makes a request. I'm paying a lot of attention, right? The chief research officer makes a request. I'm paying a lot of attention. Some parts of the company, right, who are looking to make a big decision, right, really important decision for the company, I'm paying a lot of attention. What I want, right, is for the staff to be in a place where if they fail, it's safe, right? That I can kind of take the blame, or that I can remediate it, right? I can throw another person at it. I can take away from whatever I got to do to help them fix it. That's what I want to be in a position to do. What I don't want them to be in a position is that where something had to go to someone very senior or something very visible, and it was a spectacular flame out, and I wasn't involved, right? If I'm involved, then it's my responsibility. I'm sorry. If I'm involved, it's my responsibility, right? I mean, it's my responsibility anyway, but I can get in front of it. So what I try to do is construct environments where it's safe for them to fail. And I actually have some people, I call them trusted hands, where there are some people who, if I'm super busy and I can't do something that shouldn't be delegated, I will, or that I'm a little uncomfortable about delegating, I will give it to one of these folks, and they will. I probably have 3 or 4 of them floating around that can handle very complicated things, that have very high emotional intelligence, very high IQ, and that I just trust that they're going to deal with things the right way. And I, of course, make myself available, but I'm not worried about them. I try to, like other people, I'm willing to tolerate failure, right, in a safe way, because that helps them grow.